Greetings to all of you. We entered into the first day of the new year, 2022. Well, 2021 was a really of mixed feelings. What can I say? It's like a roller coaster, I must say. You're really challenged every time. All of us were challenged. Imagine the initial Delta variant COVID effect. Literally, we have really witnessed the pain. We had loss of lives in our near and dear, and coupled with a lot of panic also, all due to COVID-19. But if you see the later half of the year, mostly we are almost getting back into the normalcy, thanks to the science and technology, thanks to the vaccines, thanks to the first line of defense like face masks, face shields, hand sanitizations, whatsoever. As I was always telling you, imagine in the absence of all this science. Well, may not be. There are some people who might be saying that maybe we would be living much better than our immunity must have been much more. Nevertheless, I strongly believe the losses due to COVID-19 pandemic were considerably reduced just because we got so much of vaccination in a record time. Can you believe last year also, on the positive note, 1 billion vaccine shots were executed in India alone. 1 billion, that is 100 crores in Indian terms, which is normally not possible at all. Well, that was also one of the reasons actually our losses are less due to COVID. Well, coming to the current status today, we're all again concerned about the COVID-19 new variant, Omicron, just because of its capability to transmit very faster. I don't know. Many people say that, okay, its effect is very minimal when compared to the Delta variant. And some people may not be even knowing that they were infected by the COVID-19 Omicron variant. It's good if it is happening like that, definitely. But the statistics also show that the loss of lives and the number of hospitalizations per 1,000 cases or per 10,000 cases are much less than what we witnessed last year during the peak of the COVID-19 Delta variant when it affected all over the globe, including India. That's a little blessing in disguise, but can we really relax? In fact, I was also thinking, okay, let the Omicron come and go, and then it is the vaccine of the nature, as being told by many people, that if you get affected by Omicron and then you develop such an immunity, that is a resistance, and this pandemic cannot do anything to you. Well, if that happens, it's good. But going by the statistics, the way, can you believe, all over the world exclusively, especially the USA and parts of Europe, or many European countries, including Britain, France, Netherlands, Austria, all the countries. Surprisingly, Australia also is getting affected, which was far from getting affected from COVID-19 in the early stages. If you consider the Europe and USA, I think it's the most vaccinated countries. They're still getting affected due to this Omicron variant. Can you believe? Yesterday, one day, the cases were more than 600,000 in USA alone. And India, It used to be in few hundreds every day, just a week or 10 days ago. And now we are witnessing almost close to 20,000 cases that got recorded numbers pan India. Yeah, that really putting a spanner in our plans of travel in the month of January and all the physical get-togethers, conferences, meetings, whatnot. It's really, really affecting once again. Nevertheless, my dear friends, let's be careful and respect this natural calamity or natural pandemic which happened. And the one thing we can do best is that whoever was not vaccinated, double vaccinated, they need to be vaccinated immediately. And then, of course, we need to follow the same principles. Wear mask when you are outside. Without mask, never go into the crowds. Avoid crowds in the first place. Keep safe distance. And keep sanitizing your hands. That's all. Whenever you come home from outside, just sanitize your hands and keep wearing the mask. Maybe we have to respect this pandemic. That's how we can avoid this. And eat healthy food, which I've been trying to do that for the past few days. Earlier, I was really, really indisciplined in eating. I was a binge eater, be it desserts or cakes or pastries, whatsoever. Anything comes to my mind, and there was no time set for that. I'm trying to change that habits. I think all of us need to have some kind of a discipline. It's not that we shouldn't eat carbs and the cakes and pastries or whatsoever, the fried foods, etc. But as long as they are in control, I think you'll be safe, and your immunity will be better to face any kind of diseases. Well, I hope all of you enjoy today and keep doing well and stay safe and away from this COVID pandemic. Definitely, I'm very, very positive. Especially, I'm buoyant on the economy and the business, packaging, pharmaceuticals, food in particular. All these fields will be definitely doing very good in the coming year as well. And in fact, compared to the last year, I think we definitely feel much better than the last year because the concerns were a lot many in those days. And today we feel a little better. But the only thing is we need to have the restraint and we need to be careful and take all those precautions. But on this day, I would like to share a few more thoughts also. I think you're all very, very intelligent and very much knowledgeable than me. But what I learned in my life over a period of time is, if you are developing too much of anxiety for everything, I think that's going to kill your health, and it's not going to really help us. So whenever we come across certain situation which really hurts you or which really makes you think about with a lot of concern, I think we should avoid impulse reactions based on that particular incidents. We should think a while, and then before taking any decision or before uttering a word from our mouth, I think we need to take a step back and then probably act wisely. That really helps us. And let's be emphatic and compassionate with all the people around us. That really gives a great bit of satisfaction, and we've been finding it, all of us. Do you agree with me or not? Imagine if you are making a guy, a girl, laugh or feel happy for even if for a split second, for a split moment in a day, and that's a nice smile on the face of that person makes you so happy and feeling. And this is experience actually. We cannot buy with any money or anything, and this makes us purely be happy, and it really helps us a lot. So let's be emphatic and also very compassionate to the people all around us. We all keep making mistakes and all, maybe under situations. Probably we shouldn't react too much just based on that. And when you're talking about how we can improve ourselves, definitely we all have a lot of strengths, latent talents, hidden skills. Many a times we think we are good for nothing. All of us think sometime, or okay, there might be infinite people much better than us. Yeah, it's okay, but we all have our own strengths. So work upon those capabilities, what we have, we know actually. You know what you're good at. So work upon it, improve upon the competencies on those, and raise your bar, and never leave it. And don't try the impossible tasks. Only thing is, we should keep on working on what we are really, really good at. And another thing is, in Telugu, people say, "Arogyame Mahabhagyam." Health is wealth. So, as I was already telling you, so let's stop that binge eating, let's stop that midnight eating, etc., etc. Yeah, be restrictive in you when you are eating all the carbs and sweets and salts whatsoever, and then be healthy and eat healthy. That really, really improves your personality, and then your well-being, physical health, and then the overall the efficiency and your character, your personality will definitely build up. That's really a great thing in this year. I think we all must make promise to ourselves. Let's not take big oaths, but as long as we are truthful to ourselves, that's enough. We don't need to make big promises to people and then not obeying that. So another couple of things in the family. We all think that within our family we keep thinking, but I tell you, whatsoever said and done, okay, around 3 decades ago or 4 decades ago, we were all together, joint families. Those kind of feeling, the appreciations and display of being together, and those are missing a little bit now. But do you think that they are not there in us? After all, we are the same human beings. The only thing is the expression of happiness, expression of appreciation has drastically come down among ourselves. Remember, when did you last time appreciate your wife or your kid for doing a small thing and then gave a hug to him or her, patting that person's back? Well, I'm very, very impressed, or something like that. Well, in today's circumstances, people may not be liking that gestures, but try doing so sometimes. If you are not doing it all, many people, I hope many people are doing that. That small gestures and then small exchange of pleasantries will make us happy. And never think that the big assets, the large gifts and all, these are only things which make our people surrounding us happy. No. If you keep yourself happy, if you keep yourself laughing, rather, if you keep expressing, and then be good to the others, emphatic to others, compassionate to others, I think that alone will make a huge change in your relationships. within your family, within your friends, and then when we start spending that quality time with the people. I never say that we are too busy to spend time with the people. Of course, we spend more time on our smartphones than with our family members or friends. That's true with all of us. Don't worry. But take some time, maybe regulate those times on your PCs and smartphones, and then maybe that particular time, let's effectively make use of it and find the benefits out of it. I'm sure, I think you will definitely do a great thing to yourself by following these things. Telling is very easy, isn't it? Following is very difficult, even for me. I'm telling so many things, but but at least some of these things, if we follow and do it in our regular day-to-day life, I think we can live our life very happily, live in the moment. Do not be concerned so much about the future. After all, the life is too short. Let's live in our life at this moment. Love ourselves. Love yourself first. Before loving others, love yourself. You should be having that great passion and great liking towards yourself. And then follows your family members, friends, and the society, everybody. So unless you love yourself, you cannot love others. That's more important. Another small thing you all know, basically, let's live sustainably also. That's more important nowadays. Sustainability is nothing, and it's not doing something great, very something like that. But in each time or each period or each doing of what we do in our life, if we do it in a disciplined manner, that itself is a great sustainable living. So nothing can be taken very granted. Imagine whatever the air, water we use, and all the other things in the daily life, whatever you use. If you keep that sustainability angle in your mind, I think you get to know what to do, what not to do. Never forget, the resources are very scarce, and the future generations definitely need our good behavior. Definitely, if they are utilized optimally, and that itself is a sustainable living. Never waste food, whatever the amount you want, you order, and then try helping each other in the society and whatnot. There are many more. It's a long time since I come on YouTube discussing openly with a few points like this. But I thought being the 1st of January in the new year, I think this is the right time to come before you and share a few thoughts from me. Definitely in the coming days, we will discuss more and more. We'll chat together more and more. Until then, stay safe, keep safe, and stay happy, and stay disciplined against COVID-19. Whether it is Omicron or Delta, let it not affect us. It will not affect us. Don't worry. Nothing will happen to us. Life will be as usual very soon. So only thing is we need to maintain some restraint. So once again, all of you, my dear friends, my sincere gratitude to all of you for the great empathy, affection, love you have been showing all these times. I don't have any words to convey my gratitudes, but I'm deeply thankful, and my gratitudes I'm conveying once again to all of you. Stay safe. Wishing you all a very healthy and happy New Year 2022. Chakravarthi AVPS signing up. Thank you very much.